If you thought you came into school today and you weren't going to learn something new, then you weren't thinking about my class. I'm about to teach you something that no one on this planet, virtually no one knows this. But I'm here to rectify all the wrongs. Today we're talking about the 3 ways to connect 2 sentences into 1 sentence. And the first way is by using something that you might have heard of, but you might not know how to use. And it's called, can anyone say it? Say it louder.
Semicolon.
Thank you. A semicolon. And what does it look like? It looks like a dot with a comma underneath. Yes or no? Millions upon millions of people in this country and around the world are using a semicolon for a purpose it was not intended to be used for. They use it in their texts as a wink. That's not how you use a semicolon. A semicolon is used to connect 2 sentences into 1. Let me explain. If you look on the board, you will see 2 sentences written because this is how people normally write. Sentence period, sentence period. Isn't that how people normally write? And when they write a paragraph, it's sentence period, sentence period, sentence period, sentence period, sentence period, new paragraph, sentence period, sentence period, sentence period, sentence period. And even though that is okay, that is quite frankly boring. You must find a way to make your writing more entertaining, more scholarly. And how do you do that? By using grammar rules that no one else in this world knows how to use properly. And it's not a difficult rule to use. Let me explain. Instead of writing sentence period, you can take your semicolon and place it right here where the period used to be. And what you have just effectively done is you've connected this sentence to make 1 legitimate sentence. The semicolon connects it right in the middle. But what you have to be ready to do, you must lowercase this next part because that is now the middle of a sentence, not the beginning. The only time this would stay capitalized if it was a proper noun, which means a name, a proper adjective, which means a nationality, or the pronoun I. I ask you, how hard is this rule to use? You take 2 sentences, you put a semicolon in between, you connect it into 1 sentence, and this little rule here alone has brought your writing into college level. The one rule you must follow when doing this is the 2 sentences you are connecting together must be closely related, which means both sentences must be about the same subject. If they are, then you can use a semicolon to connect them into 1 sentence. These have the same subject. Alexis on this side, she, albeit a pronoun, is still referring to the same person. But you would not be able to connect these 2 sentences. Listen carefully. The Yankees are a good team. The plumber will be here at 8 o'clock. You cannot connect those 2 sentences because they are not closely related. If you do this somewhere in your writing, your college professor will be so happy with you and probably come up to you and say, "Why did you do that?" And you will not say, "I did it because I'm trying to wink at someone." You will say, "I did it because I'm connecting 2 sentences into 1, and they are closely related, which means they're about the same subject, and thus my writing is now at college level." And you will see the B pluses and the A's come rolling your way. If our school system taught people how to use these various grammar rules, other people around this world would look at us and say, they have their act together. But until such time as our school system starts teaching this grammar, which a number of years ago they said, guess what, we're not teaching grammar anymore. That is ludicrous if you ask me. because we have people writing and writing and writing, but no one is expressing themselves like a college-educated student. That is how you use a semicolon.